Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year, and I wish you all the very best and every good thing in this very new year. I'm going to present you with the best and the first ever scholarship program for this 2023 year on my channel, and it's in the name of the Ghana Petroleum Corporation Scholarship, usually called the GNPC Scholarship for Undergraduate Students. So this is a fully funded scholarship opportunity for Ghanaian undergraduate students that are pursuing various programs at the various tertiary institutions in the country. This particular scholarship provides you with tuition, monthly stipends, and other logistics that you need to take yourself right from level 100 to the year you complete, which is either level 300 or level 400. So this is what we are coming to explore. So we are coming to take care of how to do the application process and everything from the beginning to the end, and we'll see the deadlines of the application even before we end it. So at the moment as we start, the application portal hasn't been open yet, but let's explore it and then I'll tell you what to do after this video. Do well and subscribe to the channel if you're a new member. Recommend this channel to a friend as it will be of a very good help to the person. Now let's go straight forward and let's explore the opportunities. Alright, so here's a brief description of the scholarship. It reads: application is open for GNPC Undergraduate Scholarship for Ghanaian students for the 2023 academic year. The Ghana National Petroleum Corporation, which is the GNPC scholarship, offers limited undergraduate opportunities through the GNPC Foundation, a prospective Ghanaian student for each academic year. So what it means is that this particular scholarship provides a lot of opportunities for Ghanaian students to study at the various institutions in the country. So if you are a foreigner or you want to study outside the country, you are not part of this particular scholarship program. So if you are a Ghanaian and if you apply to a local university or local tertiary institution in the country, then you can apply for this particular scholarship. So when you move on, it tells you everything. So let's take a look at a brief description. So the scholarship sponsor or the sponsors is GNPC. The host institution is universities in Ghana. Okay, it's for only universities in Ghana. Then the study in is the country that the scholarship is offering is what, Ghana. So if you are from Nigeria or you are going to study maybe outside the country, you are not eligible for this particular scholarship. So the number of awards is a lot of several awards, like I said, tuition, accommodation, feeding, monthly stipends, and all that is inclusive. Okay. Then study level is undergraduate, nationality should be Ghanaian students. So application deadline. So before 14th of next month, which is February, Valentine's Day, you should make sure that you submit your application letter. If you have not submit your application, everything is done online actually. So if you have not submit your application before 14th of February, make sure you submit the application before that February midnight. Okay, do not let Valentine's Day override your mind so that you forgot to do it before 14th. That is at 11:59 p.m. in the evening or in the night, however you call it. You should make sure that you submit your application before the time reaches. So now let's take a look at the eligibility criteria for the GNPC Undergraduate Scholarship for the 2023 academic year. 1, you must be a Ghanaian. 2, you must obtain an admission, or you have to apply for a tertiary institution and gain admission before you'll be able to apply for this particular scholarship. If you have not gained admission to any of the tertiary institutions in the country, then I would advise you do not apply for this particular scholarship, as you may not be considered or you may not have the admission letter to provide during the application process. So scrolling down, you could see that you have the documents that you need to have before you apply for this particular scholarship. One is your admission letter. So if you have an admission letter, maybe if applied to KNUST, UCC, UHAS, or any of the institutions in the country, and you have had your admission, yours is just to do the application. During the application process, you have an admission letter. The admission letter is the one that you've downloaded, and you have the fees and other stuff on it that you used to do, that you use for your payment of fees and other stuff. So that's the admission letter. You load it. Then if you have your WASI certificate or you have your WASI result slip, you load it as well, which is next one. They have a testimonial. So if you don't have testimonial by now, you should go back to your senior high school and go for a testimonial. Then a proof of nationality. Preferably, I always ask you to submit your birth certificate. But in case you don't have the birth certificate, use your Ghana card or any of the national identity card that is recognized in Ghana. Then you need to have a passport picture. Okay, so all these things, if you don't know how to go about it, you can pick up my number in the description box, or my email is in the description box. Email me and then I'll take you through the entire process. Okay, so those who are already in the tertiary institutions and they are continuing with their education can also apply as well, which is the continuing student. So if you are a continuing student and you want to apply, then you have to request for your transcript for the previous academic years from your school's administration. So when they give it to you, then during the application process, you can use it to apply for the program, and then you may be considered for it. Okay, so if you are considered for it, you'll pay everything just like I said. All right, so now let's walk through how to apply for this particular scholarship. So the first thing you need to do is to go to the GNPC scholarship portal. I'll leave the link to the portal in the description box as well. So this is the portal, the link here. So just click on it. That's when you're doing it on the channel. Just click, open the description box, click on it, and then it brings you to this very portal here. As at the moment, the portal is not yet open for receiving applications. It will be open from 1st of February to 14th of February. So make sure that you do your application within that duration to avoid any inconveniences. So when you come here, you click on what? Create account. A space will come, then you fill in the details, your phone number, a valid email. If the email is not working, I would advise you not to input it, because a mail will be sent to you that contains your phone number and then a pin. The pin is what you use to access the portal, and then you input your other credentials here. After that, then you click on what? Continue. Okay, so after doing that, a form ID will be sent to you that you use to log into the portal. So you just come back to the portal again, and then you input the phone number that you inputted there. Then you input the form number here, then you click on what? Log in. Then you log in and start with your application process. If you can't do this, just pick up the number in the description box, call me or WhatsApp me or email me, I'll respond and I'll take you to the application process. Okay, so after doing all this, then you submit and wait for the admission process, or wait for interview or anything that the scholarship scheme have to take you through. Okay, so now let's take a look at some important informations or some important things that you need to know before applying for this particular scholarship. Everything is being done online, so there is nothing like a physical document that you need to print and submit to the scholarship secretariat. Everything is being done online. So if someone tells you that you need to submit a particular document to the scholarship secretariat, it's a lie. Okay, so all the hard copies submitted will be rejected, just like I've explained earlier. Then if you have any form of disability, I would advise you have a medical report and then you upload it on the portal, or you upload it so that they have a concrete evidence that yes, you are suffering from this particular disease, you are suffering from this and that and that. Okay, so that's how to go about it. Then a continuing student, like I said, you need to upload your transcript. Okay, they need to take a statement of your result. The statement of the result is the same as the transcript. You take it from your school's administration, and then you load it on a portal, which serves as your performance right from the time you are in the school. So that tells them how brilliant or how hardworking you are when you're in the school. So that also gives you an advantage of gaining or winning the scholarship offer. Okay, so the deadline or the time that you need to do the application, or the application will be closed, is what? From 14th, 1st February to what? 14th February. Okay, so make sure you do your application within this period. When that time is up, I'll come and then I'll create a video on how to go through the entire application process. This one is just a review of how to go about doing the application, the things that you need to understand before you apply for this particular scholarship. So on first, I'll release a new video on how to do the application one by one, step by step, so that you can follow it and do it yourself as well. Thank you very much. Subscribe to the channel if you're a new member. If you're an old member, please help me share this video to a friend. Okay, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace. I'm out.